Hey guys, it's me again. And last night I ended what happened to be the longest streak that I've ever had of not taking a shower. About a month and a half.
I remember back in the day, trying to get that paper each and every single way. Niggas say they sliding, but they know that we don't play. And they talking murder, but I see that every day. Yeah, I remember. Say I remember. I was all up.
What up, YouTube? How's it going? It's Goody. This is your boy, 993, back at it again with another video. Let's get it. In today's video, we are doing something different. We are reacting to Abba and Preach, one of my favorite YouTubers on the platform because of their interesting takes when it comes to things in real life, like their social stances and things of that nature. And they bring a very, very funny comedic aspect to tackling some serious conversations. So this one I wouldn't say is probably one of their least serious conversations, but this one is reviewing Asmongold, who is a streamer. I don't know exactly what he streams because I don't tap into Asmongold, but I've seen clips of him here and there talking about gaming and whatnot. He has some really good points, really good points. But yeah, they're talking about the fact that he hasn't showered for 30 days. That just does not sound good at all. So, without further ado, let's hop into this reaction and see what he's talking about.
Hey guys, it's me again. And last night I ended what happened to be the longest streak that I've ever had of not taking a shower. About a month and a half. And I'm
A month and a half? A month and a half? That is disgusting. Okay.
And I'm tweeting.
Bro. Who's this?
You've reacted to him a few times. Asmongold.
Okay, that's that dude?
The one whose name sounds like a what again? You said he sounded like a warlock or some shit.
What? A Negromancer.
A Negromancer. Yeah. Now I remember.
Asmongold sounds like a wizard name.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
He made his career playing World of Warcraft.
See? Not crazy.
No, like
that's
that.
a wizard. This motherfucker's like a paladin or as another sorcerer or some shit like that.
Yeah,
a necromancer. I'm just flashing
Did
shit.
you say Negromancer?
Negromancer. Hey, what up, my dead people? What's up? Rise up! New York, LA, Philly, Chicago. Everybody rise! That's Negromancer.
Yeah, this is a dickhead, yo.
I was actually talking about that with friends. If that was a class in a video game where you gotta
Sign me
just
up.
rip, just hip hop and then dead bodies rise,
Sign me up.
and instead of just running at niggas, they break dance towards them.
Sign me up.
Yeah, capoeira and fucking.
Sign me up.
Yo, zombies doing
The
capoeira.
voodoo and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Okay. It's kind of weird. That's like the pastiest white dude. That's the Negromancer.
That's a Negromancer. That's what
But you know what?
What spells would a Negromancer have? What spells would a Negromancer have other than raising the dead? If he's a Negromancer, you only raise the dead to black people, obviously, but it's crazy that he's white. I'm pretty sure he could probably raise their skills when it comes to basketball. Rap abilities raises up 50 points. That'd be interesting.
Negromancer. That's what
But you know what? Asmongold gets a pass because he's cool.
Is he good?
I mean-
taking a shower is not cool.
Yeah, that's nasty.
And I made a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers.
Oh, man!
Hey.
Oh, you gonna need to give me a minute for that month. A month!
I like said, give me a minute for that Musk.
Oh, yeah, a month!
What is up with the cup collection? Look at the amount of sauce he has here from like Chick-fil-A or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is how or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously Wendy.
That's his room.
Look at this nasty ass shit. Who in the hell would who lives in a place like this? This is beyond disgusting. This should be downright criminal. This is some nasty shit. Like, I can feel the roaches in that room. They're having gangbangs in the corner of that room. Oh my god, that's nasty. Do not let your room ever get like this, ever.
What is up with the cup collection? Look at the amount of sauce he has here from like Chick-fil-A or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is how or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously Wendy.
That's his room.
Oh my God. Like this has triggered no, this is a sickness from you. You're cool with this. You seen this shit and you didn't holler. This is a sickness.
It's a
Of
sickness.
BIS order and we do not want it. What the fuck is that?
Can we just play the video? We haven't even gotten to 30
That shit is wild, dog. That shit is wild. Just wild.
seconds of this nastiness.
I can't fucking do it, bro.
Yeah, let's try.
I got the heebie-jeebies right now.
There might be some benefits to whatever you're doing.
Just like what?
If you're introvert, yeah, les gens te foutent la paix. Les gens te foutent la paix.
Alright,
Je vois pas là, bro.
let's
You alone.
You know it's serious once Preach starts speaking in French. When Preach starts speaking in French, it's some serious shit that's going on. He only speaks in French when like it's some wild shit that's happening.
In this world, it's a good one. Ou pour compte.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I understand.
Okay?
Alright,
Hey!
let's go.
I made a tweet about this, and I said that I hadn't showered in a month. There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine.
Bon question. No, for Monday. No,
We haven't even done 20 seconds.
My nigga. I'm sorry. Not showering. Does that mean not brush your teeth too?
I have no idea.
If he wasn't brushing his teeth, lock his ass up. That should be a crime. If he was not brushing his teeth, lock his dirty ass up. If that's the case, not showering for 30 days is already crazy. If you throw not brushing your teeth and your breath is just smelling like straight ass after diarrhea, nah.
I don't know this guy. I never watched this video.
For the first time in my life, I think I'm experiencing anxiety.
Of not taking a shower about a month and a half. I made a tweet about it.
I just get 15 days longer. That's crazy. Okay, let's just watch. Let's watch.
There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it was a good start. And with the amount of people I thought to myself, you know what? That'd make a really good video. And I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna share with you guys.
Crazy. Okay, let's just watch. Let's watch.
There were a lot of people who I suppose weren't real viewers of mine thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it was a good start.
What? Wait, a good start? A good start? Oh my god! I hope I'm misunderstanding this, and people weren't saying that not showering for 30 days is a good start. Like you're supposed to go longer without showering. And another thing, I hope when he says he wasn't showering, at least he was taking like a bath or a bird bath. I hope he's just like somehow gassing it and he's just like not meaning that he wasn't cleaning up at all. Like, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. There's some days that I go without taking a shower because don't necessarily feel like it. But after at the longest, if I'm feeling super lazy, if I go for like 3 days without taking a shower, my balls just really just starts to fester, and it's just like, nah, definitely got to take a shower. Definitely got to take a shower. And that only happens when I really am being lazy. And I shouldn't even let it go that far. But that's the furthest that actually goes. And that shit just feels awful. He was going a month and a half? Oh.
Viewers of mine thought that I was lying, and a lot of my real viewers said that it was a good start. And with the amount of people I thought to myself, you know what? That'd make a really good video. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to share with you guys my experiences of not taking a shower for an entire month or over an entire month, and kind of what the thought was behind it and everything that went into it and how it felt. Now, the first thing I want to say is that there are a lot of you guys out there. You've got real jobs, you've got people that you have to see daily, maybe you have a girlfriend, maybe you have a wife, maybe you have to go out and interface with society. Well, luckily for you, I'm not tethered by those earthly desires, and I'm able to dredge and delve into the depths of depravity and experience them for you. And I'd like to share that experience with you all.
Who needs to experience this for me?
Maybe you need some of those earthly tethers. Maybe your ass needs them earthly tethers. Ugh.
Who asked you? There's a lot of things I want people to experience for me. This is not one of them. I never asked for this.
I will say he's a little bit considerate of the fact that he's like, wait, guys. All the reasons you would normally take a shower, I don't have those reasons. I don't have people. I don't leave my room.
What about you?
True.
What about your own smell? Sometimes you smell the smelly smell and the smell is too smelly.
Hey, listen, some people don't mind that.
Now, the first thing that I think a lot of people ask whenever I talk about this is why? Why do you do that? And it's actually very simple. It's because I was doing something else, playing video games. I was laying in bed. Why would I do something that I don't have to do? There were a number of reasons why I take showers. I think...
I mean...
It's just like, I was just saying this. Like, sometimes I'm just feeling a little too lazy. I don't do it. But even then, it's just like, dog, you went a whole month and some change. It's cool if it's like a day or two. Like, when I said 3, that is stretching it. And I hate when I do that. But, dog, a month and some change? Nah.
It makes sense.
No.
Makes sense. Yeah,
no.
other things you want to do.
No.
Don't deny the logic.
No.
Don't deny the logic.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with that logic?
It's not a logic.
It is.
I had nothing else. I got nothing else. No reason. You know, the reason is oh my days.
It's okay, Asmund. Do your thing. Or don't do it. Whatever you got to do.
Golly.
One of the big reasons is so I don't look bald whenever I'm streaming, but I'm not streaming right now, so I'm pretty much good. Now, the reason I broke this streak, as you guys can see, my hair is, well, I still do look bald, but this is about as good as it gets. Nowadays, at least. And I thought that I had to be somewhere today, but apparently I don't have to be there. So I pretty much showered for nothing, and I ruined, what turned out to be a pretty good thing. So as time went on...
Shower for nothing is crazy. Shower for nothing and ruined a good thing is crazy. That is insanity. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
So as time went on, and this is something that people would kind of expect, that you would just get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier as time went on. But the reality is that about 10 days in, after you haven't showered for about 10 days, you pretty much stop getting dirty. And
that's a
I
lie.
want to preface this by saying I don't really sweat hardly at all. Like, I don't know really why. I never have. I just don't. I don't really think I'm dehydrated particularly. I drink a lot of soda. I drink water too a lot.
Oh my God.
I always have a drink near me, and so I don't really feel like I'm dehydrated. I'm just not really the kind of person that...
say that you're not dehydrated, and then follow that up with, I drink a lot of...
It sweats a whole lot. So because I'm not sweating all the time, I don't really create a lot of dirt, a lot of grime and gross stuff on me.
Pretty sure that's
For
not how it
example,
works.
like if I can wear a shirt for a week or so, it's going to be substantially less disgusting than if somebody who sweats a lot would wear the same shirt for a week or so. But I'm sure I still do smell pretty bad. Regardless, the point that I'm trying to make here is that I don't sweat a lot, and that's probably why it's possible for me to kind of do this. And also on top of that, I want to say that about 10 days or so into not showering, you kind of hit a plateau. So like you have the time, and it's like, the things are getting dirtier, you're getting dirtier, and it starts to plateau or so around, I'd say, day 8 to 11 or so. About day 8 to 11, it starts to plateau, and at that point you stop really getting any more dirty. And so whenever you get to that point, if you reach that break point, you get to a point where it's like, well, if I don't shower, nothing changes. So if you do shower, obviously you might feel better or whatever. I don't. I feel great all the time. And back whenever I started this schedule, we were too poor to afford hot water, so I take a shower over at his house. So this kind of, I kind of just carried this tradition on for an indefinite period of time. And I had the designated showering days of Thursday and Sunday that were way past whenever we got hot water turned back on at my house. And I just kind of did this out of habit. And later on, I got a girlfriend, which is, as much of a surprise to you as it was to...
Very much a surprise. Pretty sure that would be a surprise to a lot of people. And him bringing up the hot water part, that makes sense. Like, very rarely do you have the hot water. You gotta really preserve it, so you can limit your showering. That makes sense. And plus, doing a shower in cold water sucks. I think now that I'm older, I could probably tolerate a cold shower. Definitely as a kid, shit was horrible. So, at least something makes some type of sense.
Probably me as well. I guess my parents were just happy that, I was doing something. But regardless, I got a girlfriend, and she was not particularly happy with this designated showering days thing. And she...
Yeah, because she got to go down on you, nasty ass motherfucker.
Exactly. Like the desert.
Not my problem. Not my penis.
Yo.
Let's keep watching. He makes enough money where some people are going to overlook that. So, that's what you need. Be successful enough for all that fucking dick cheese is not a problem.
I'm not doing that for other motherfuckers. I'm not doing
some
that for
people
other
really
people.
into dairy. Let them have their thing.
My God.
Let them have their dairy.
I legit almost puked when you said that. I swear to God, I almost puked.
You thought women were the only one who made a little milk?
Oh my days, bro.
The same. Breast milk, dick milk, pops. All curdly and shit. Chunky and shit.
Okay.
Yo, he gotta stop. This is getting nasty. This is some nasty work.
Hey,
Little salty.
That's why we gonna fight.
That was a lot of work. You gotta change your clothes after you shower. That means you gotta do laundry. If you gotta do laundry, that means you gotta pick the clothes up off the floor. It's a lot of work. You gotta deal with it.
The craziness just doesn't stop. He says a lot of work to clean up after yourself. Like, nah, I'm not gonna give him that. Nah, I was about to say it's somewhat true. Nah, it's not that much work to clean up after yourself. To just wash your ass, wash your clothes, wash your blankets and shit like that. It's not that much work. He's just being lazy. You being lazy and nasty, and that's a dastardly combination.
That means you gotta do laundry. If you gotta do laundry, that means you gotta pick the clothes up off the floor. It's a lot of work. You gotta deal with it.
There's an irony about a World of Warcraft player who has to spend hours and hours grinding the same fucking useless dungeon for gear and mats and stuff like that, complaining about a 5-minute shower being a lot of work.
And I've been on the schedule of basically for the past like 6 months or so. I think I said this in my last video. I don't know if I did or not. I would just every month or so go to Target and buy a new pair of sweatpants. And I've been doing this for about 6 months now. So that's about 5 pairs of sweatpants that I've been wearing.
Fam, you could just wash the sweatpants you already have. You could do that. It's so much easier. You're spending more money when you don't have to. Oh my god.
I've been doing this for about 6 months now, so that's about 5 pairs of sweatpants that I've been wearing over the past 6 months. So I haven't really been doing a lot of laundry. That's really what I'm trying to say. It felt weird to do that. It felt weird to be a normal. Feels weird to be a normal person, but I am me. And so, ironically, that girlfriend suggested that I could use dry shampoo because my hair gets very greasy. I'm a very greasy boy, and
Can't do it?
Ugh. He's a very greasy boy. Ugh.
Using greasy boy is wild.
Hey, listen.
I would use dry shampoo, and I would rationalize my hair looking good because that's why really reason I would shower is so my hair would look good on stream. And if I use dry shampoo, I don't actually have to use real shampoo. So it actually kind of worked against the whole showering paradigm, and it got even worse than that. And as soon as her and I broke up, then oh man, whew, then I got to be who I really was. You know, I got to be me. And,
Greasy boys.
That's whenever I kind of moved it down to maybe like once a week or once every other week or so, and then things just kind of degraded from there. And I don't really even know why. I don't even know why I'm making this video or so. But regardless,
Me neither. I don't know why you're making this video. You could have kept this nasty ass shit to yourself. You could have kept this nasty ass shit to yourself, man. Jeez.
I kind of wanted to share this and just talk about a little bit where I'm coming from. A lot of people think that I'm depressed. A lot of people think that I'm upset. There's something wrong with me.
No, I'm not depressed. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a cochon sale, on malpropre, on salope, on chien d'homme, on va-et-paille, on infrette, on slob. Shit, on fatra.
Not depressed. I'm actually very happy. Every day I wake up, I
don't know what he said, but I get the gist. It's just him being dirty.
walk down to the convenience store. I bought a bag of beef jerky and a drink, and I feel...
A bag of beef jerky, he hydrates with soda and he doesn't shower. Yo, la chambre doit être dank. Release that. La chambre doit être dank, dog.
Let's keep watching.
I get up in the morning and I play video games, I talk to my friends, and I do whatever the f I want. I feel great all of the time. And it's kind of a weird situation because I'm the kind of guy that likes doing whatever the f I want to do whenever the f I want to do it. And anytime that I can't do that, yeah, I do get a little bit depressed. I don't really know why. I don't really know what that is. But it's why I kind of like, I don't know if you guys know this. A number of other people definitely know this. I'm not a big fan of commitments. I'm not a very committal person. And I'm very afraid of commitments.
Shocker.
And I like being able to do things whenever I want to do them.
I think that's a good place to end the video. What do I think? What do you think?
Before I've been preach go on what they think, I'm going to say what I think. It's very, very simple. Easy to understand. Easy to comprehend. No way you can mix my words. My thoughts are this dude is a dirty ass motherfucker. That's my thoughts. This dude is dirty. Dirty.
I think I said plenty.
I mean, listen, if the person happy doing it, whatever, man. I wouldn't recommend it to most of you guys watching at home because you guys don't live like this, and I don't think you should. So I think most people I know who live like this don't seem very happy. But I mean, if this guy's very content with his life and he wants to eat whatever the fucking trash he eats and not take showers, who am I to say anything?
Nah. This is one of those things I gotta disagree. It's just like, at some point, some people just can't do whatever the fuck they want. I'm sorry. Some people just can't do whatever the fuck they want. There has to be some type of line somewhere that says, listen, I understand you an adult. You can technically make your own decisions. But we gotta draw a line somewhere. Somewhere we gotta draw a line.
Yeah. Bro, I feel dirty after watching this video. I need a shower.
Me too.
Yeah, I just showered. The thing is, I feel.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I really just. Oh là là, mes amis l'éternel. Non, ça t'est un petit genre bizarre. And I think he's a worse detriment to society than people that are morbidly obese. He's doing the same thing. He just gets away with it because he's slim. That's what I think. He gets away with it with slim. So I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, if he's happy doing it. No, eventually, if it wasn't my country, I know damn well it would be the taxpayers that would be paying for that and the way that he would die and stuff like that. So no, I don't agree with what he does, even though it makes him happy and he does whatever the fuck he does. Because eventually it's going to be taking a toll on the society. He just gets away with it because he's slim. But people should give him the same flack that people give other people. He's going to be slim, because I've seen people being slim and dying of high cholesterol and just croaking. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, how these things affect you is going to determine. We don't like the behavior, not necessarily just because it's bad, but also because generally it leads to bad outcomes. But if you're one of the people where it doesn't, then don't. If you want to never sleep because you're one of those rare people who doesn't need sleep and you can still function, then don't sleep. I would recommend everyone else not do what he's doing, but I'm not going to sit here and look at people who don't have severe medical issues, who from visiting their doctors have a clean bill of health, and tell them to change their habits.
Sure.
So, but as long as you're not preaching this to other people and saying it's good for them, then put them on.
Do your thing. Yo, you talk about a month and a half?
I mean,
Yo.
even at a week, I'm pretty sure that in a lot of places, that's actually not that abnormal. Last I checked, the French don't shower.
A lot of French don't shower. A lot of them don't.
Yeah.
Not as much as we do.
In a lot of other countries, it's actually very common not to shower that
I
often.
know. I understand. It's just I got to think no.
Yeah, I guess it would depend on the circumstances and the context as to why they don't shower as much. But if you have the ability to shower and you can,
Oh, man. Whoa.
That's crazy.
A month and a half is fucked. Really.
But I don't know, I also like showering. So to me, it's actually enjoyable to get underneath the water and just have it running. So I don't really get it. To me, it's not a chore. You know what I mean? But hey, listen. In my experience, this is what I think. When people have super dirty rooms, like if your room is not perfectly in order, that's one thing. That's fine. That's not the biggest deal. If your room is like filthy, disgusting, to me, at some point, it's a reflection of how you view yourself in your own mind. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of undealt with issues. And, you kind of heard him speak about it at the end, which is like, oh, I'm not committal. And it's like, yeah, I think it kind of reflects in the space.
yeah.
Now, these are fine for a single man with no strong responsibilities and not tethered to a bunch of stuff, who's, just doing the
Is it though? Is it really fine? I guess like technically it is, but man.
things you enjoy. If you want to live a bit of a hedonistic lifestyle, like that's fine. For people who want to have responsibilities, who do have like aspirations in long term, I don't think that kind of thing is sustainable because it's going to reflect on a lot of the other things that you end up doing in some way, some shape. So, yeah, I don't know. But again, maybe I'm just also speaking from my own personal experience. But me personally, whenever I've gone to people's places and it's incredibly dirty, their work life or whatever it is, most of the time reflected that. I think it's someone, I don't remember who said it, but it's like, how you do some things is how you do everything.
Fair.
So, and thankfully, streaming is such a chaotic and messy job that I think it tracks on well with a lot of people who live a really disgusting lifestyle.
But the minute you have it set up, you don't have to do much after that.
Yeah, but I think beyond streaming, because like people just look at success and they're like, well, the person's successful, that's all that matters. Like, no, not really. You have to think about how people manage their friendships, their relationships, all these other things, and things that people generally want. But he doesn't want those things. So like, who am I to say anything? If you don't want a lot of things that humans traditionally strive for, and it doesn't bother you not having them, then who cares what I think? But for you guys watching at home who want to be married, who want partners, who want a real house, who want stable jobs, like, you can't live this way. And I think he admits that himself. So what's there to really critique, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think in comments below.
I'll take the shower.
All right, and that was Abba and Preach. Man, Abba and Preach, they're reviewing a video that Asmongold Gold put out explaining how he hasn't showered for a month and some change. I think he said a month and a half to be precise. That just, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine going a month without showering. Oh my God. Ugh. Now, granted for him, that kind of helps him out. He said he doesn't sweat that much. That is definitely a contributing factor to really taking a shower. Because me, I sweat a lot. I don't know, I get it from my dad. I sweat a bunch. Like, I do an activity, drenched. It's just, ugh. So I couldn't imagine, definitely I could not imagine myself going a whole month and a half without showering. Nah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ugh. But yeah, with that, that's going to be the end of this video. I wish I kind of didn't watch that because that was nasty. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.